This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
All right. Well, Scott Hall, may you rest in peace. And we're certainly going to miss you. And that's been the sentiment online. Everyone is talking about the impact on Scott Hall. And there's a lot of excitement around this time, though, back then, 20 years ago, about the opportunity of the NWO coming in, being back together again with Kevin Nash, with Hulk Hogan, and Scott Hall all together. Were you excited about the opportunity to potentially wrestle members of the NWO in the future?
Oh, of course. They were all legends. You know, what they did in the business in the 80s and 90s is nothing short of incredible. Hulk Hogan, I didn't follow wrestling when I was a kid, and I knew who Hulk Hogan was. Everybody knew he was a household name. So I wanted to wrestle Hulk Hogan. He's one of the guys that inspired, from my friends, standpoint, Hulk Hogan was the man. So when I finally wrestled him, they were going crazy. They couldn't believe, Kurt Angle was wrestling Hulk Hogan when they were watching him in the 1980s and thinking this is crazy. But, wanting to wrestle Hulk Hogan was definitely on my list. And Kevin and Scott. I mean, I knew Scott was a great in-ring performer. And Kevin, too. Kevin had some knee issues, but for the most part, he was pretty damn good, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you're right. In the 80s, it was Hulkamania running wild, brother. Everybody knew Hulk Hogan. He was so mainstream. Saturday night's main event, Hogan Andre. And so absolutely makes sense. You didn't watch wrestling, but everybody knew who Hulk Hogan was. He was truly an icon. So that makes a lot of sense. Kurt, did you know what the original plan was here at WrestleMania at this point? The rumor is that you could be the backup plan for Austin if things between him and Scott Hall didn't work out.
Well, I found out from you that the backup plan was against Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I do understand why they wanted to do that. I mean, Scott Hall had some demons, and they were a little bit nervous that he might come back and do something crazy, but Scott seemed to have his shit together, so I don't think that would be a problem. But no, I didn't know if I was going to have a match at WrestleMania. Up until No Way Out, they didn't tell me anything. And the amount of main events I did that past year, I thought I deserved a pretty good feature match at WrestleMania. And to this point, a month before WrestleMania, they didn't have anything for me.
Which is crazy to think. I mean, you're in the mix for the undisputed title, at this point.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.